It's gonna be wrong for any student, especially in the engineering, to not leverage the concept of AI and learn it because
Hello, everyone. My name is Bukola, and I'm the host, and my guest is.
Mickey,
And is that like your Nigerian?
yeah, that's my birthday.
Mickey,
Yep.
that's quite unique for a Nigerian.
Ah, we need to talk to my dad, I guess. But my native name is Chisom.
Chisom.
Yeah,
Okay, Chisom.
yeah.
No, that's more common. Okay, so where are you from exactly?
Oh, I'm from Imo State in Nigeria, the eastern part of the southern eastern part of Nigeria.
Okay. So what you studying?
Oh, I'm actually a PhD student, focusing on electrical and computer engineering at Jordan Institute of Technology.
Okay. Okay, so what exactly do you do in your research?
Okay. That's an interesting question.
Yes.
So basically, I tend to use some form of artificial intelligence,
Yeah.
focusing on more machine learning and deep neural network application to bioinformatics or biomedical health informatics. So I'm more into the concept of multimodality, leveraging different modalities. When I say modality, we have the signals, we have the image, and we have the EHR, which is the electronic health records.
Mhm.
So we try to combine these different modality to draw some form of information, either diagnosis or perhaps prognosis.
That's a that's a good one, but yeah, that's good. That's good. I just don't. Yeah, I don't understand. But you said something about AI. So what's your take on the rising of AI usage right now?
Well, the main what I could say is, as a student
Mhm,
currently, with how the world is growing,
mhm.
it's gonna be wrong for any student, especially in the engineering, to not leverage the concept of AI and learn it because the world is actually going towards that direction. It's growing literally towards that direction. And at some point, without the knowledge of AI, you might find out that you are actually out of the workforce, basically, in terms of how it's growing. So,
Yeah,
from that point of view, I could say it's
yeah,
actually very much a big concept.
that's a huge one because even me that I work, the AI is so don't say I have a knowledge of it, know how to use it because that's where the workforce is actually surrounding right now. That's like the whole thing that the workforce right now, the job, that's what everyone is surrounded. Everybody's trying to leverage the use of AI. So
Yeah,
if you're gonna be in the workforce, know something about AI.
exactly. Yeah, it's very important. It makes work easy, basically. So, it's an advantage using it, I guess, though it has its own disadvantage of making some of us lazy.
Okay, so what was your procedure getting here? Like getting into the graduate school
Ah, that's interesting. I reached out to the graduate school.
from Nigeria? You reached
Yes.
out to okay.
Yeah, I reached out to the graduate school and it was kind of a blank open message that, hey, I need uh application fee waiver. Could you help out with it? And luckily for me, because the application fee was, I think it's about, I can't remember exactly, about 70 to 80. And you imagine being in Nigeria
Yeah,
when
having
you
to provide
compare
that.
the
Yeah.
student rates, that's crazy. And you have to apply to 10,
Oh, so you have
yeah,
to pay for every
yeah, you
one
have
of
to pay
them.
for every application fee. So you have to consider how do I prioritize my application. It's kind of like a game whereby you look at multiple schools. You're not the only one applying. You have a very large application cycle,
Hmm.
and depending on the application cycle, you're gonna be weighed against other applicants. And depending on the areas you're applying for, this is now where it becomes more interesting. Your undergraduate plays a significant part, especially the courses you took. And this is one of the reasons most people, when it comes to, especially from African Nigeria, our education system, we deal with electrical electronics engineering, and we tend to focus on more power. and
Mhm.
telecommunication with electronics design. So and the electrical area, it has a wider range. You have signal processing, you have the bio engineering stuff, which is a branch of the electrical engineering field, and you still have computer architecture, VLSI. These are the open areas in electrical field. So depending on what you did in your undergraduate, we determine the what's it called specific area you're going to apply in your graduate studies.
So does the school matter? The school you
Yes.
got the degree from?
Not really. I don't think so.
Okay. So just like the courses you took.
The courses you took matters because I remember when I was trying to apply to Cornell University, I reached out to a faculty then who I felt this research was actually in line with what I needed. And the funny thing he told me, he said, yeah, you have a good result. Your research request actually aligns, but your coursework doesn't align. And he pointed out, I have uh, other graduate students that I worked with, though he's not familiar with the African
Hmm.
system to be precise, but said the courses, he highlighted some of the courses that they have taken, and those courses were actually not what's called on my transcript.
Mm.
So it was on the concepts. Are you sure you have the foundational background to actually excel in this research based on those courses? So this is an example of situation whereby that might occur.
Wow.
Yeah, basically.
Wow. So how many cases do you think you had to go through? Cases like this? One, two,
I have the clear. Ah,
three?
maybe more.
Oh, maybe more.
I yeah, maybe more. Yes.
Okay. But schools are willing to actually put on a waiver on the fee, right?
Yeah, it depends on what's called. There are lots of factors that are varies. Some school have some form of what's it I forgot I can't remember the exact name it's called. But some school has some form of factors that they consider. Sometimes it might be the what's it called the financial low income
Okay.
also contributes. Then in some cases I think it has to they have specific group
Hmm.
underrepresented group that they also consider within the applications for. So each
Okay.
school has their own factors they consider in within the application field. In my case, what I did was I can't remember exactly, but I submitted my bank statement or my bank statement highlighting that actually I'm aiming below the proposed income range, and due to that, the application fee might be a bit difficult, and it actually worked in my favor basically.
Oh, that's good. I know you told me before, so but I'm gonna ask you again in front of camera. Do you have families here?
Oh yeah, I have a brother. Yeah, younger brother.
And you
Also,
guys stay connected?
hell yeah. Oh, he's only family, so I don't
Okay.
say at least in a week we talk reasonably.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good. Okay, so when you say the community that you guys have, the African community you have, you also like trying to like build a space whereby people can come and actually meet people that can end up being family. Because like a lot of people come here without family and they're the only one here. They have to go through the whole process and sometimes it can be too much for them to deal with.
Hmm, interesting. Yeah, basically, we try to do that. And we also try to give space because as a Georgia Tech student, it's actually sometimes it's a bit difficult. What's it called? Combining your research progress
Hmm.
and also trying to make time for events where we could meet up. So we try to make sure we leverage or we consider those factors when we try to organize events. So for instance, I recently after having some conversation or it was actually a recommendation from a friend and he was like, We could try saying the African Cup of Nations together. What do you think about that? So I was like, yeah, that was a good
Yeah,
plan.
that's a good one.
So I reached out to the community to see if I get reasonable response.
Mhm.
So far, it's not technically reasonable, but I've gotten some response. So it's
Okay.
when you consider these factors, everyone at times it's very, very important you consider that when
Okay.
you try to organize events.
Okay, that's good. I understand schedules are tight. Okay. Did you get your expectations?
Well, what do you mean by expectation?
When you were coming here, you had like a vision or you have like an expectation that you were coming to see. Was that what you meant when you came down here?
I think I guess so. At first, when I came here, I think I was into, especially when I came to Georgia Tech. My first touring of Georgia Tech with my uncle. I felt discouraged, or no, I felt intimidated by the environment. I think, yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's funny now that I think about it. I think the ranking with what I've read online from other individuals about the school,
Mhm.
I think that contributed basically because I felt, yeah, I knew I could say I'm good, but I felt I'm not that great. When I look at the type of what's it called competition, I think they're now looking at it in form of a competition.
Yeah, the people you
But
have
yeah,
to deal with.
exactly. But gradually, it's not a competition. Basically, it's just pretty much straightforward, and it's I won't say easy to navigate, but it's always doable once you just put your mind to it. So,
Is you're doing a PhD, right?
yep,
Is it tough? Is it difficult?
yes, I know.
Okay, we leave it that. We leave it like that. It's difficult and it is not difficult, depending on the person that is doing it.
No, it's see, okay, it's difficult. I've I've been stuck in a particular problem for the past I think it's a month now, and I have no clue what the problem is. So when you look at it from that direction, it's difficult. I remember one of my professors told me when it comes to PhD, you have to love what you're doing because there are points when you will spend 6 months on a particular problem and you find that you're not making any significant progress, or perhaps you define what's it called a solution.
Mm-hmm.
You compete. It's just what I'm currently working on. It's kind of competition intensive. So I build an algorithm, gives the form of preprocessing, and after running it on a small data set for days, I look at the result. The result is nothing to write home about. So come on, I'm totally fucked. So I have to go start again. When you looking at it from that
That
perspective, it's
perspective.
frustrating and it's not fun.
Okay.
But if you have love for it, then perhaps you will enjoy it.
What's your thought on this day and age education? Do you think it's better than before, or do you think people are more motivated to do more in this century compared to like before?
You know, the fact we were not born there,
Yeah,
it's hard to gauge. But when we're looking at it in terms of research and contribution, I think we're improving. I guess so. Yeah.
contribution to the world, right? Or to technology
Yeah, to technology to the world.
in general.
Yeah, I think we're making progress. Also, we still have some downsides that we need to consider, but I think and I hope the world is going to the next level. Hopefully, we don't get
Hopefully,
it down. So,
hopefully.
you know,
So, do you have any words to give like people who are trying to pursue what you are currently doing right now? What they should focus on?
I think the first thing should be love what you intend to do because having the love gives you the form of motivation
Mm-hmm.
to actually push towards it. Then, secondly, you're gonna have so many disappointments. Not everyone might, but yeah, that I can talk from my point of view. I can tell you, you're gonna have so many disappointments, but always keeping your head straight and pushing towards your goal actually
Okay.
helps out. Yeah, I believe so. Based on my point of view, I always like saying I believe so, and I think so because what's the point of view varies among people, and everyone has their form of belief. Sometimes I have this concept that I shouldn't do anything. I should just relax and it will come to me. Sometimes I think I should do it. I should push through it. I shouldn't worry about the disappointment. So when you look at it from those points, you feel like
Mhm.
it all depends. All depends. But yeah, just have love for whatever you do. I think that is the most important is pray for those that are religious.
Yeah. I get you. Well, thank you very much. I
All right.
really appreciate this. Thank you very much.
Yeah.